Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany and I upload 4 to 5 makeup videos every single week. So if you love makeup videos, if you love hauls, Bath and Body Works, please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. So before we jump into the video, go get a snack, get comfy, and let's hang out because it's a good one today. There isn't a candle of the day today because it is very late. It's about 8 o'clock and I apologize if my makeup looks kind of rough. I've been wearing it for, I don't know, 10 hours and I'm exhausted. I was actually about to jump in the shower and wash all this off and get ready for bed. But I got a delivery and it was from Mcgrath. So guess what, guys? We're filming a video anyways. Even if I'm tired, I can just get over it. So this palette I have wanted for so long, and she just did a sale and I picked it up. I had to. So many of y'all recommended it to me. So here we are, guys. Let's do a 3 looks 1 palette with this beautiful girl. So the only thing that I did, I primed my eyelids and I added just a little bit of concealer on the lower lash line to kind of like waking me up a bit because I was looking kind of tired. And then I retouched my lips and then I added some of this Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist Hydrate and Glow, because I'm telling you, even if you look your worst, if you spray this on your face, it just wakens you up. It makes you look youthful. It makes you look plump, hydrated. This is like, has been saving my makeup. I'm obsessed with it. I will link the video up above so you can go check it out where I review this. It literally left me speechless. As soon as I unboxed this, I was like, wow, I didn't realize. So I do not own a Pat McGrath Labs Mothership palette. And like, look, okay, I just want to show y'all, look how large this palette is. It's really, like, I see so many channels review her products, but you never really see like how big it actually is. But I'm telling you, like, I was like, whoa, like, she's not playing around. This really is like a Pat McGrath Mothership. Like, it's huge. So whenever you open it up, you get the Mothership in this like casing, and I wish the palette was like purple instead of black, but I know everyone loves her black lacquer. That's just like a personal preference. I've got a dog hair. I guess like that's part of having a golden retriever and a husky. You just have dog hair everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna take this off. That is so satisfying. I'm going to be using this somewhere for decor because it's absolutely beautiful. Here's what the inside looks like. It is so much prettier in person than it is online and in photos. It really does kind of like just take your breath away whenever you open it. It is so beautiful. I cannot wait to start playing in it. I don't even want to like mess up the shadows because they're so pretty. I gotta take the sticker off. That's so satisfying, especially, you know, when it's extra expensive. It makes it that much better. So now I see what the hype is like about the Mothership packaging. Like, this is really nice and luxury. No wonder everyone loves them so much. So I'm not gonna like set my base with anything. I'm just gonna kind of like blend out where it's creased, and then I'm just gonna go in with the transition shade. First, I'm gonna go into the shade Secret Eden and use that as a transition. I cannot believe, like, I finally have this palette in my life. I have wanted it for so long. All the Instagram, like, reels and TikToks, YouTube videos, everything looks so beautiful. There's so many beautiful looks with this palette. I've been inspired, and I cannot wait to play with it. Y'all hear my neighbor's dog barking? I apologize. Every time I film, it barks and barks and barks. And, you know, it's a little dog. And, you know, little dogs just yap, yap, yap all day long. Do y'all own any dogs? I have 2 large dogs. Do you like small dogs? I typically like larger dogs, but I love all dogs. Like, I ran a doggy daycare, boarding, bathing, and grooming facility for 5 years. So, I love all breeds. They're amazing. And it's so funny. Each and every dog, they just have like their own personality. They're just like kids. I just realized you're so far away, so come on, let's get a little bit closer. That shade blended out like a dream. I mean, Pat McGrath knows what she's doing. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Cosmic Bloom and just kind of deepen up the transition. Do you own any Pat McGrath Mothership palettes? Do you own any Pat McGrath palettes in general? I own her a quad and then her holiday palette. I really want to get Divine Rose 1 from her. It looks so beautiful, but you know, between the two, I had to go for Huetopian Dream just because I feel like you can get both, like the Divine Rose tones in here, but also getting some elevated, like the purples and the duochrome. I love these cool tone rosy shades. It just looks so pretty on my skin tone. These are like my comfort shades. Like, if I don't know what to do, like, I go into these every time. I really want to go into this very bright, bold, like pinky coral shade. It's Shockwave. It looks like this, and I just want to add this kind of more like on the center. If you own a Pat Mcgrath palette, which one is your favorite in your collection? And the shade Shockwave is super pretty. It's not like too bold, like, you know, it is pink and like corally, but I built it up like a lot. But I mean, I don't know, I think it's really pretty, and it's like a nice touch to this palette. I want to go into the shade Secret Eden and put that on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to put an eyeshadow base down and start putting those beautiful shimmers on my lid. I'm calling this shade Cosmic Bloom. It is Extreme Plum Noir, but I'm going to go into the shade Cosmic Bloom now and put that all over my lid. I really wanted to go in with that purple, but the purple, it needs a look for itself, so maybe look like number 3, because I want that to be the star of the show. This shade is so beautiful. Like, is that a duochrome? I can't tell. It's just like a beautiful rose gold pink. These shades are so stunning. This is what Cosmic Bloom looks like all over the lid, and as you can see, it did enhance my texture because I used my finger. So typically I use a fluffy brush, I spray it with setting spray, so I don't get the, like, my wrinkles all enhanced, but I wanted to go in with my finger to get like the most payoff. Next, I am going to go into one of her Astral Blitz shades. I have never used one, so I'm so excited, and I'm going to go into this beautiful gold right here and just kind of layer that on the pink, kind of bring it more on the inner corner. I don't know, I'm really excited because I haven't ever played with one yet. So right off the bat, it doesn't feel like a shimmer. It kind of feels like more of like that gritty glitter texture. Huh. This might be like a flaky mess. I just wanted to make sure y'all heard me. Flaky. I was kind of expecting a little bit more from this shade, but regardless, it's still beautiful. Like, it is very flaky. Like, you get lots and lots of fallout. I'm going to go into the Astral Amethyst Moon and put that on the lower lash line. So this shade has like that beautiful, you know, the purple blue Astral Blitz. It has a very sheer base to it, and it's, I didn't know how like glittery these really were. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of some eyeshadow base down first before I put this on the lower lash line. This is the shade I've been most excited to play with. It's beautiful, like it's stunning. I am going to do a look with just this, like, as a star of the show, but I did want to add this on the lower lash line for a pretty effect. Next, I'm going to go into this beautiful shade for an inner corner pop. This may be the prettiest color I've ever seen. This is a finished look for look number 1. I think it is so beautiful. Alright guys, so let's jump into look number 2. And for this look, I have more of like a natural look in mind. So I'm going to have lunch with a friend. So I just want to do something really easy but still very glamorous and pretty. Okay, so I'm going to jump into this beautiful matte right here. And then I'm going to deepen it up with this. So I'm going to lay this all over my transition just for like a pretty rose, soft rose look, because that's pretty much all you're going to get with this, like the mattes in here. So Pat Mcgrath is really pigmented, and I'm going to like very softly dig into this shade just for some definition. That rose in the transition is just so beautiful. I'm going to take these two and mix them together and put that on the lower lash line. And if you're wondering what mascara I'm using, it is a brand new MAC Stack mascara, and I will link that somewhere up here so you can watch that video if you're curious on my thoughts about it, but it's really good. So I'm wanting to go into this all over the lid because it's so beautiful. It just looks wet. I can't wait to get this on my lids. First, I'm going to put down an eyeshadow base so it doesn't get like tons of fallout all over me, because her Astral Blitz shades, they have got some major fallout and they're very like glittery, and I don't want to mess all over my face. Here we go. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, guys. This shade is so beautiful. Like, I think this is like the prettiest eyeshadow color I've ever used. I'm also going to go with that in the inner corner. And this is the finished look for look number 2. It was super easy, fast, but still very beautiful. This look is going to be super easy to accomplish, probably like the easiest look that I've done so far. So I'm just going to go in with my finger and go into that beautiful shade and start putting that all over my lid. I'm so excited. Oh, it is so pretty. Oh my word. I'm definitely going to have to change my lip because this is super warm, but oh my goodness, that shimmer is stunning. It is blue, purple, pink. I mean, you just get so many different shifts. I absolutely love this shade. For the inner corner, I'm going to go into this shade right here. I'm also going to go in with the inner corner highlight, and I'm just going to put it right on top of that purple just a little bit. So I have been wearing this palette every single day since it came in, and I have got, every single time I go to town, I get so many compliments because everyone's like, what is on your eyes? Literally every single time I go anywhere, that's the first thing, is like if someone's checking me out, they'll just stop what they're doing and they're like, what are you wearing? I'm like, Pat Mcgrath. They're like, oh, I get it. Last but certainly not least, I'm going to go into this beautiful gold and put that on the lower lash line. Okay guys, here's the finished look for look number 3. I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to zoom you out and give you my final thoughts on this beautiful palette. So my final thoughts on this palette is that it is 125% worth it. I think it is absolutely beautiful. Out of look 1, 2, and 3, by far this is my favorite look. I cannot wait to continue to play with this palette. Every single time I have played with it, I get the most beautiful looks. If you do want this palette, I do recommend it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The quality is amazing. The color story is so unique and beautiful. But I will say, I do recommend it, but Pat Mcgrath has sales all the time. So if you can, try to hold out for a sale because, you know, try to save money where you can. If you're like, Brittany, no, I just want this palette, go for it. I think you're going to absolutely love it. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for me in today's video. I hope you all enjoyed my review and my 3 looks 1 palette on this beautiful Huetopian Dream, because I have wanted this for so long and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I finally have it in my collection. Whoever is here watching this, I just want to thank you so much for supporting my channel. It means so much to me. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye guys.